Wendy Williams' breakdowns as Shia fans in profound concern Wendy's sibling Tommy uncovered the tragic truth about her well-being while Wendy got back to the stage. Or is this the finish of her profession? And what's with this frightening message she sends in the wake of falling this multitude of copying questions? And Emma currently in the present video. Hey everybody, I'm Leah. And today we discuss the chilling subtleties encompassing Wendy Williams' well-being battles. She's not exclusively been doing combating her own body because of her grave sickness and lymphedema yet. In addition, the horrible, unrelenting focal point of the public eye, the versatile host who once directed our mornings with her one-of-a-kind style and unabashed conclusions, has now apparently evaporated from our screens. That was not a trick. I'm overheated in my ensemble. And I dropped yet. You understand what I'm a champion. And I'm back yet. I'm in the obscurity of tales and noise Wendy's group family. And the woman herself have been dropping clues and messages. We should unwind the genuine story behind these updates as we explore through this precarious landscape of VIP well-being and public examination. Together, stick around as we plunge profound into this sincerely charged excursion. Have you seen this garbage my sibling's been putting on? Wendy Williams has confronted a few well-being challenges. Lately, further inclination worries about her prosperity, notwithstanding her previous fights with grave sickness and related difficulties. She has been open about her battles with enslavement and substance misuse. Her choice to look for therapy and dwell in a clear-headed living office collected both help and esteem from fans anyway. The new live episode Rig contemplated conversations about the cost these medical problems might be taking on Wendy and the significance of focusing on her recuperation and by and large prosperity. As per restrictive reports from different sources, Wendy Williams as of late pursued an amazing choice to register herself with a New York emergency clinic for clinical therapy. It was uncovered that she looked for clinical consideration roughly 14 days prior, yet her condition got downright ugly, provoking her to get back to the clinic after a concise delivery. A shut source shared Wendy went into the emergency clinic 14 days prior, yet sadly her well-being didn't improve fundamentally during her brief time frame outside. She needed to return, and hypothesis had been flowing that when he was going through recovery, yet insiders explained that she was really getting clinical consideration in a New York emergency clinic. When interrogated regarding the particular clinic, an inside source answered, "I can affirm that Wendy Williams isn't in that frame of mind." As detailed, "I can likewise affirm she isn't in that frame of mind." As revealed, the earnestness of her condition at first raised worries among her friends and family, who dreaded she probably won't make a full recuperation. Anyway, the way that she recorded a message tending to her dropped occasion gives a good omen. The insider expressed, in spite of the gravity at any point condition, the way that she figured out how to record a conciliatory sentiment for dropping her appearance is a positive sign that she's recuperating. In a joint explanation delivered through the U.S. child, Wendy and her group communicated their lament over her non-attendance at the exceptionally expected Extreme Ladies exhibition in Atlanta on May 20th, 2023. The assertion uncovered that cautious thought drove them to presume that it would be best for Wendy to defer her cooperation until a later date, albeit the subtleties of the rescheduled appearance still can't seem to be a firm expectation among her committed fans. Stays high as a token of appreciation. Wendy's assertion stretched out appreciation to Grammy Grit-winning R&B craftsman Monica for charitably stepping in as the substitution featured expert. The abrupt undoing of Wendy's appearance at the Atlanta Ladies exhibition has escalated worries among her loved ones in regards to her general prosperity. The surprising development made Wendy relinquish a critical amount of $25,000, enhancing stresses over her well-being and recuperation. In spite of Wendy's lamentable scratch-off and selective affirmation from the exhibition's delegate guarantees that participants will be blessed to receive a sincere video message from Wendy herself. In the video, Wendy communicates her earnest expressions of remorse for the unexpected wiping out and stretches out appreciation to the comprehension crowd anyway. In the background, concerns have been mounting about Wendy's general well-being and her capacity to make that big appearance lately. Hypothesis looms about the chance of a full recuperation, one insider unveils. In addition to the fact that Wendy's appearance eliminated from was the exhibition site with just a waiting photograph among the speakers. Yet had she gone to, she would have been liberally compensated with a significant amount of $25,000. A month preceding the occasion, the Atlanta Ladies Exhibition had cheerfully declared Wendy as the featured expert, enthusiastically promoting her exploring three-decade vocation. In media outlets, crowds were guaranteed a personal look into her excursion of life, loaded up with priceless bits of knowledge. And her quest for veritable joy, Wendy's unforeseen crossing out, has left her family, companions, and faithful fans profoundly concerned, scrutinizing the condition of the prestigious moderator. As of late, Wendy's more youthful sibling voiced his fears about her prosperity after their experience in Florida. During the shooting of her impending narrative in April, he truly shared that throughout a few days he and their older dad invested energy with Wendy and saw firsthand her unquestionable battles with truthfulness. He underlines the significance of conceding Wendy the fundamental existence to recuperate and recapture her solidarity. In an elite meeting with the U.S. child, Wendy's sibling transparently communicated his interests about her psychological state, expressing immovably that she isn't in the right temper to be engaged with any show's individuals, that simply had no sense, individuals that didn't understand that her sibling, like, you realize you don't talk. Tony brought up issues about the intentions of Wendy's group, especially her supervisor, Will Selby, who he blamed for taking advantage of her ebb and flow circumstance for monetary benefit. Tommy asked why the film group kept on recording Wendy given her noticeably delicate condition, inquiring as to, for what reason are you even here? Do you see the condition she's in? Does it appear as though she's prepared to begin a digital recording? For God's sake, it doesn't. And we will demonstrate the veracity of this. Tommy likewise estimated on the goals of the creation group, proposing that they could sensationalize Wendy's momentum battles to make an emotional storyline or evoke compassion toward financial increases. He voiced his interests about the possible effect on Wendy's future, considering whether it would be suitable so that her might see those recollections if she somehow managed to make a huge recuperation. Tommy underscored his essential spotlight on Wendy's prosperity and shunned faulting her for any of the conditions, expressing, I can't fault Wendy for anything. I believe she should get better. She isn't better, so I can't be frantic at her for any of this. Besides, Tony shared that the Truth series has amassed a lot of film, a lot of which depicts a mid-year climate. He recognized the test of the circumstance, yet communicated trust that when you would be given the vital opportunity to recuperate prior to being pushed once more into the spotlight. Tommy's superseding opinion was one of misery, perceiving his sister's chronic frailty and a difficult excursion she presently faces. It happened like that, since you understand what they couldn't get to her.